Welcome back, everybody. Today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a few packages I got from two different Whatnot retailers that sell mostly physical media. They are two of my favorite people who sell on Whatnot. Always amazing deals. They always have the best product. And I've done some unboxings on my channel before from them, but we have some exciting new physical media titles to add to my collection. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first person is Mayhem. I've talked about him on my channel before. I've even unboxed a bunch of physical media from him. He hosts a ton of Whatnot auctions. He took a little bit of a break, but he's back now. Really awesome guy in the physical media community, but also on Whatnot. So go check his Whatnot auctions out because you can get amazing deals, low price Blu-rays, DVDs, some 4Ks as well. But he's awesome. So I have a few things I got from him recently that I'm going to unbox on here. And the other person is Kayla from Countless Exchange. Kayla's Countless Exchange on Whatnot. Amazing. She has some of the best stuff around. She's one of the top verified sellers on Whatnot. She does a couple streams a week. She also sells like popcorn and cookies from her own brand and a company that she works with. And it's just so much fun. She does a ton of giveaways. She has all the new release stuff that comes out, especially physical media wise. She has like the big box sets, the rare ones, the out of print titles. But I snagged some really cool stuff in her auctions as well. So let me open these packages one by one and let's get into seeing what I got from Kayla and Media Mayhem. All right, so let's open this first package. This is from Kayla. So the first title we have is a 4K copy with Blu-ray of Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings, a Marvel movie. I really enjoyed this movie. I got this for a steal in her auction the other night, a couple weeks ago. So happy to add this to my collection. It didn't have a slipcase with it. I'll find one on eBay, but still, nonetheless, really cool. Let's open up package number 2. Next up, we have a classic from Sam Raimi. Spoke about it highly in the prep-episode with Sam Raimi with CJ from Sidekick Inc. On the podcast recently. But we have the Quick and the Dead on Blu-ray. One of my favorite Westerns, but Sam Raimi did this early on. One of the early roles from Leo. It has a great cast. Gene Hackman, we just lost. It has Sharon Stone. And this is Russell Crowe's first U.S. movie that he ever did. So I had to add this to my collection. It was super low on Kayla's auction. So glad to add this to the collection. Next up, this was the last item I got from Kayla's auctions. She had a brand new sealed copy of It Chapter 2. This is a foreign release, I believe, but it has Blu-ray and DVD. It has all the bonus content and all that stuff, but super cool. I have the Chapter 1 Steelbook already. I bought that when it first came out years ago. So I'm so happy to add Part 2. So now I have both of them on Steelbook. And this I got, like I said, for a steal. Just check out her shows because you can get crazy deals. I got this for $10.50 brand new sealed. So that just tells you how good of deals she has. All right, now we have a few packages to open from my good buddy Media Mayhem. So let's tear into these bad boys. All right, so first up, we have a really awesome Shout Factory release that I should have picked up years ago when I worked at the video store. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo of The Burning, and it has a slipcover with a reversible cover and the inside. But yeah, this movie is so much fun. Has a ton of nods to Friday the 13th, obviously. Tom Savini even did the makeup effects. I think this is one of Tom's best films of his makeup effects. So If you've never seen this one and you love good practical effects, The Burning is where it's at. Next up, we have a Pixar movie, and it's 4K, Ultra HD, and Blu-ray together. But we have Luca, the Pixar movie. My son loves this movie. As you all know, my son is autistic. He actually watches a lot of YouTube videos of people just showing off their Blu-rays and their 4Ks and their DVDs. And he has his own little collection now, which is really fun. So he loves Luca. He loves Pixar movies, but this will be his first 4K Ultra HD copy that he has. So, and it's one of his favorites. We actually met Jack Dylan Grazer, who played Alberto Scorfano in Luca. He has a signed 8x10. I think of a picture kind of like this up in his room, but really awesome movie, and I can't wait to give it to my son. All right, so far we've opened up a few from each channel, Media Mayhem and Kayla's Countless Exchange, but we've got a couple more goodies. So next up from Media Mayhem, I was able to snag the 2-film copy. It's sealed still, no slipcover, but this is Wolf Cop 1 and 2, and these movies are so fun. I think it's called Wolf Cop, and then another Wolf Cop is the second one, but really awesome practical effects. The costumes and stuff are really great, but it's just really fun, especially if you like, fun horror comedies. This one's really awesome, but definitely check it out. This is a cool 2-pack. I can't wait to add this to my collection. I forgot this had even come out. I got this for a steal on Media Mayhem's auction, but we have a Steelbook with a slipcover for The Ring. Gore Verbinski's The Ring. Really awesome slipcover. It looks like a VHS tape. You take it off, it says 7 days. So cool. But I didn't even know that this existed. It's just on Blu-ray, so it just has one Blu-ray disc. Not a super expensive steelbook, but really cool nonetheless, and I got it for a snag. I snagged it for a deal from Media Mayhem, so cannot wait to add this to my horror collection. And last but not least, we have one more package to open from Media Mayhem. This last one is very special. This is a really cool release of an incredible film that is part of film culture, has been for a long time. It was directed by Dennis Hopper, rest in peace, and it stars Jack Nicholson. But this is the 35th anniversary steelbook of Easy Rider. Just a phenomenal film if you've never seen it. So well made. Dennis Hopper directed it, and Peter Fonda acts in it as well. And he actually helped write the script, a majority of the script. So just a very special film in film history. So glad to add this really cool steelbook to my collection. Again, huge thank you to Kayla over at Kayla's Countless Exchange and Media Mayhem for this awesome physical media mail day. Got some awesome titles to add to the collection. I thank both of you so much for all that you do, keeping physical media alive. Great deals, like I said, so go follow both of them over on Whatnot. Make sure you follow both of them on Instagram so you're up to date on what's going on in their lives and on their whatnots. And until next time, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we will catch you all later. Have a good rest of your week.